How to create viral videos in bulk and make money on YouTube. Canva and ChatGPT full tutorial. How to create long videos for YouTube in a day. This channel makes videos that hook their viewers and generates over $10,000 per month. This channel here creates similar videos and pulls in over 6 million views every single month, joining YouTube less than a year ago and making over $20,000 per month according to Social Blade. What makes their videos go viral is because they challenge people, irrespective of their age, to test their knowledge about things around them, in the form of quizzes or multiple questions. It turns out that people love challenges, and it's quite common to see comments like these where viewers not only share their scores, but express how fun the video was. And the best part, these videos are so easy to create, scale and turn into series using 3 simple tools. How to make a video quiz on countries. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create long videos like these with Canva and ChatGPT. Add sound effects and voiceovers that make them interesting and keep your viewers engaged, and show you how to turn them into multiple short videos for YouTube. And as a bonus, I will show you how you can create up to 150 videos and 450 shorts across different topics in a short amount of time while staying monetized. So let's get started. Open ChatGPT and give it this prompt. I asked it to give me 15 different countries in a table, and a hint that suggests what they are famous for, without mentioning any country twice. Next, go to Canva and switch to the Video tab. Then click on the first option that has the dimension of 1920 by 1080. The first thing we need to do to start creating this video is to add a background from the Element tab. So I will go for a blue background and find a clip on the Video tab. You can use any color that fits your brand and simply drag it to the canvas to replace the background. This clip is 18 seconds long, but I want each scene of our video to be 12 seconds, so I will click and drag the end handle to reduce it to 12 seconds. The video we're about to make is a quiz on countries, so you can go to the Frame section on the Element tab and search for a rectangle with a border. We want to place the country flags in the frame, most of which are going to be horizontal. So scroll down till you find a horizontal frame, click on it to add to the canvas, and we can go back to ChatGPT to copy one of the names of the countries. Paste it here in the search bar, then switch to Photos to find a flag of the country. Drag one of the flags to the frame and move it to the right side while scaling it down. Next, we need a header for the clips. You can do so by adding a text box from the Text tab. To change the font, click on this drop-down and choose any font you like. I'll move it up and paste this question in it. You can increase the size of the font and simply place it at the top. We can add a shadow to it by clicking on the Effects button and choosing Shadow from the Style options. Change the color from white to black and increase the transparency to 100. You may also add an underline to it by clicking on this U icon at the top. Next, we need to add the numbers, so you can do so by first adding a circle with the letter C on your keyboard. Drag it up and reduce the size. Change the color to black and add a border to it on the second icon. Then you can click on the border color and change it to yellow. I can also increase the weight of the border here to 7. Proceed to add a text box by pressing the letter T on your keyboard, and we can add a number like 10. Drag it to the circle and change the color to yellow. Make sure it is aligned to the center on this alignment icon, as this will ensure all numbers, including the single digits, get placed correctly. When we want to create it in bulk, we now need to add the hint. So duplicate the header with Ctrl+D on your keyboard, drag it to the middle and add the text. Duplicate it one more time and go to ChatGPT to copy one of the hints and place it here. I'll click on both text boxes with the Shift key and press Ctrl+U to remove the underline. You can also add contrast to it by scaling the hint text down and adding a color like yellow to the word kangaroo. We can move on to add the answer by duplicating this and dragging it downward. Then with the alignment button, make sure it is aligned to the middle so that all the answers will fall in place when creating it in bulk. Then we can go to copy and paste the answer here in the box. And instead of the shadow effect, let's choose a background effect on the effects window and change the background color to black. Reduce the roundness and the spread, and we can move on to add a timer. Search for a 5 seconds timer on the Elements tab, then go to Video to find one you like and drag it on the canvas. Click on Edit Video at the top and remove the background with the first option. Scale it down L. Search for a 5 seconds timer on the Elements tab. Then go to Video to find one you like and drag it on the canvas. Click on Edit Video at the top and remove the background with the first option. Scale it down like this and place it on the bottom left of the scene. The next step is to change the timing of the elements, so I'll do so by clicking on both of these text boxes, while holding the Shift key, right-clicking on my mouse to bring up the menu, and selecting Show Timing. Now, if you drag the playhead slowly with your mouse, you will be able to place the objects at a specific time. Here I want both texts to appear at 0.5 seconds, so I will drag the handle to meet the line. Then I can click on the timer, shift the playhead to about 1 second, which is where I want it to start. Counting down and drag the start handle to meet the line. I'll also drag the playhead to where the timer reaches 0, which is around 7.2 seconds, and drag the end handle to meet the line. Also, when the timer stops is the same time the answer should appear. So I'll click on the answer and drag the first handle to meet the playhead. Then for the flag, I want it to start also at 0.5 seconds, similar to the hint. All these will ensure the transitions between the pages doesn't prevent the animations of these elements from showing when we get to the transition step. So let's add animations to the objects by clicking on Animate at the top for the flag. We can select Pop and leave it on both Enter and Exit. Then for the hint and kangaroo, we can add a fade animation and leave it on both. And for the timer, we can choose the pop animation and leave it on both as well. Lastly, for the answer, let's select Burst on both the Enter and Exit. The next step is to add some sound effects. You can go to the Element tab and search for cork. Then switch to the Audio tab to find the sound. Drag the playhead on the timeline to 0.5 seconds where the flag appears and select the second result. Again, drag the playhead to 1 second where the timer starts and search for a timer sound and select Egg Timer. I need to reduce the length of this sound, so I'm going to drag the playhead to 7.2 seconds where the timer stops and drag the end handle to there. Search for Logo Ascend on the audio as well and select Logo Ascend 8. The answer seems slow to show, so I'll click on the burst animation at the top and increase the intensity, and this looks better for now. You can't bulk create audio on Canva, but there is a simple hack I do use around it, which is this. Select all the elements on this page and delete them. Then click on the Share button at the upper right corner to download the page as an MP4. Press Ctrl+Z on your keyboard to undo the deletion. Then you can upload the file you just downloaded to your library. I'll click on these 3 audios and delete them one after the other. Then drag the uploaded clip to replace the background video. This way the audios will be present when we want to create the pages in bulk. The next step is to go to ChatGPT and copy the first country name from the table. Paste it in the search box on Canva and switch to Photos. To find a flag, right-click on the flag and select Add to Folder. We can create a new folder here. Give it a name and add the flag to it. Go back and copy the second country name and paste it here as well. If you can't find a flag like this, simply add flag at the end of the country name. Right-click and select Add to Folder, and you should see the folder you just created here, which you can click on to add the flag to it. I'll repeat this for the other countries. Add them to the folder and skip to the next step. Now go to the App section and search for bulk. Click on the result and choose the first option to enter your data manually. Clear the table first with the trash icon and go back to ChatGPT. Copy the table from the first row to the last and paste it on the first box here on Canva. Then click on Add Image at the top to add a column for the photos. Then click on this plus icon to search the image. Choose the folder you created earlier and select the corresponding flag, which is Brazil. Click the second box, and since it is named correctly, it would be easy to find the right flag for the row. Repeat this for the other flags, and when you're through with it, click on Done. Right-click on the number 10 and go to Connect Data. Click on Number, which is the corresponding data, and don't worry about the big box, it won't affect the result. Right-click also on Kangaroo Connect Data and choose Hint. Repeat the same for the answer, and select Country and also for the frame. Connect Data and select the image. Click on Continue and proceed to generate the 15 pages which will become the scenes of our video. Now for a standard YouTube video like this, we need to add an intro. So right-click on the timeline and select Add Page. Click and drag the new page to the start and find an intro template. On the Design tab we can choose this and go to our recently used objects from the Element tab to change the background to the one we used earlier. I'll click on both of these graphics to delete them and do the same to the black bar. Let's change this text color to white and the second text under it to yellow. Then we can also change the font to the previous one we've used. You can change the channel name to your preferred one, and I'll highlight all the elements to enlarge them. Right-click to duplicate this page and delete all of these objects. Then go to the next page to duplicate the heading. Drag it to page 2 and I'll paste this question onto it. Enlarge it as you wish and place it in the middle. Then you can find another clip from the Video tab that kind of reflects flags. I'll select one of these clips to replace the background and change the effect of the text from shadow to outline. A black color will be better for the outline, and we may increase the thickness to around 81. We can also add an animation to it at the top and choose Bounce for it. Now some of the channels I showed you at the start of the video only leave it like this. However, those that get the most views and engagement do add a voiceover to it. So to do this, we'll use a voiceover tool called Fliki. This tool is completely free to use and has one of the most realistic voices in this category, like the one I've used on this channel up to this point. I will leave the link in the description below to use it for free, and that of other tools mentioned in this video. So create a new file from the dashboard and select Audio Only. To start creating the voiceover, I'll paste this paragraph I came up with in this box that will serve as the intro. Then go back to ChatGPT and give it this prompt. It will give us the country names in this format I asked for, and I'll copy the first 8 to my clipboard. Go back to Fliki and click on this plus icon to paste the text in the box. You may wonder why I didn't copy all of the country names. This is because Fliki only allows you to have 10 boxes in a project on the free plan, but that is enough for our needs here. To choose a speaker, click on Sarah and you'll find voices of different accents and languages. Fliki helps you create audio and video content using lifelike AI voices in less than a minute. Some of the voices are premium, but the free ones are good enough for these types of videos. But I'm going to change the voice style to excited. Click on this checkbox below to apply the voice to all the sections and then proceed. I'll click the 3 dots and download it section by section. Again, you may wonder why I didn't download it as one file. Don't worry, this will make sense in a bit. Then we can go back to ChatGPT one more time and copy the remaining country names. I'll have to create a new file on Fliki and paste the names here in the box. Select Sarah again and choose an excited tone for all the sections. Then I will download them like the previous ones. Now if you download the audio in the same folder, you should see it numbered. This way the answers are the numbers 1 to 15 while the intro is the first one. So on Canva, I'll drag it here to upload the intro first. Then do the same for all the 15 answers. Go to the start of the video and click on the first audio. You can zoom in on the timeline by clicking on this zoom icon at the bottom. Then drag the bar right. I'm going to change the name to the quiz zone since that's the name I've chosen for the audio in today's video. Then I'll drag the end of the intro to this section to reduce the length to 3.7 seconds. And you should add any transition you want before adding all the audio or Canva will disrupt the timing for you. So click on the transition icon and we can choose color white, and then apply it to all of the pages. I will also like the duration to be 1 second, and as you can see the intro has been reduced to 3.2 seconds. This is because the 1 second animation is spread over the end and start of the 2 clips. So I'll increase it back. I will also reduce the second clip to stop after the intro audio. And for the answers, click on the next page and right-click on the country name to show the timing. Drag the play, head to the start of the answer and select the first audio answer, which is Fliki section 1. Go to the next scene, click on the canvas to bring up the answer. Then drag the playhead to the start and choose the second audio answer. Now you can see the reason why I did not download the voiceover as a whole. I don't want to waste my time splitting the audio here, So I'll repeat the same for the other answers and we can move on. You can add an outro as well, so click the plus icon at the end to add a new page and search for YouTube outro on the video tab. Choose one of these results and add a color wipe transition before it as well. To download your video, click on share and you can now download each page separately by checking this box, but we don't need that here. So I'll uncheck it and click on download before I play the result and show you how to change it to short videos. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've received any value from it. That tells me that you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, a sub to the channel will be much appreciated. How to create 3-minute YouTube short. So I'll play the first few seconds for you to see. Welcome to the quiz zone in today's video. Can you guess the name of these countries by their flag in 5 seconds? We'll give you a hint. So let's know how many you get correctly in the comment below. Let's get started.
Brazil, Egypt, Australia.
Now if you want to turn it into short videos, this is what you should do. Go to the base template we use to create the videos in bulk. Click on Resize at the upper left corner and scroll down till you see mobile videos. Click on it and select Copy and Resize. This may look ugly at first, but all you need is to simply drag and enlarge the elements to different positions that will fit the canvas. The timer and the country, for instance, can be on the same line since they don't conflict with each other. Then go to Bulk Create and choose the first option. Clear the table and go and copy 4 of the country names on ChatGPT. Paste it in the box and click on Add Image. Add the flags from the earlier folder you created and click on Done. When you're through, it should connect the data automatically. But if any data doesn't connect like the flag, just click on it to connect it. Click on Continue and generate the 4 pages. Since this is for a YouTube short, 4 to 5 pages are enough, which means you can automatically get 3 shorts out of your long video. We can add a page at the start to ask a similar question to the long video, but without the intro. So go to your project tab and find the long video you just created. Click to add the second page and it will fill the background to the page. You may enlarge the text and then go to the upload tab to add the audio intro. But this time we only need the question and not the whole intro. So I'll right click on it and split the audio at the start and at the end. Then delete both, drag the audio to the start of the clip and drag the end handle of the page to meet it as well. The transition was imported with the page, so click on it to add it between all the pages. Then go to the second page, right-click to show the timing of the answer. And just like we did on the long video, add the audio answer to the start of the text. Repeat the same for the other 3, and your short is ready. And if you want to create the next 2 shorts, use the short template you modified earlier, and swap the texts and flags at the Bulk Create window to create the scenes in bulk. Since the intro question is going to be the same for all the 3 shorts, you may want to download the first page of this first short and re-upload it to add to the start of your next 2 shorts, which will have the same question voiceover, the same background video and the same text, just like we did at the start of the video, but this time without deleting the text. I hope this makes sense, but you can ask any question in the comments section below, and I'll be glad to help you out. Let's play the first few seconds of the short, but don't go yet. I'll still show you how to scale this, and the topics you can try this strategy on. Now this is how you can scale it. The long video we created is 3 minutes, but if you choose a 10 seconds timer, which many of those channels use, it can easily become a 5 minutes video. And instead of 15 countries, you can make it 25, which will increase the length of the video to 8 minutes. Considering the fact that there are over 195 countries in the world, this topic alone can turn into a series of 8 videos, each of which are 8 minutes in length. And that is what those channels do, which is the reason they can create as many videos as possible in a short time. Also, if you create 5 countries per short, you can have 40 shorts from this topic alone, all which are monetizable. So you can simply ask ChatGPT to give you more countries other than the ones it gave you before, and go to the base template of the long video. On Canva, clear the data on the bulk, create window, and change it to the ones it gave you. You just need to repeat the process from adding the flags to the folder to choosing them here on the image column, without needing to rebuild your design from scratch, because you've already done that. And after you've generated the scenes in bulk, repeat the steps from the voiceover on Fliki, and copy the same video intro from the previous long video, or twist it a bit if you wish. The same also goes for the short videos, as I've explained earlier. Moreover, this template can easily be changed to guess the countries by their maps instead of by their flags that I used, which means you simply need to find a bigger frame that will fit the map outlines. Or you can do guess the countries by their landmarks or by their culture and so on, which will triple the number of videos and shorts you can make just from this topic alone. Okay, now will you go and post the same set of videos around the same topic every day? Definitely not. That will be a bad idea. You would want to spread it out maybe once a week. If you will be making 5 videos a week, this is why you need to come to the similar channels who are now your competitors and check their popular videos and series. If you have this extension called vidIQ, you can see their trending topics like the one I used for this tutorial, which has already gained over 6 million views till date, and it's still getting 800 views per hour even after 8 months. You only need a slice of this, and your channel will be up for success. You can see other guessing games trending, some of which are a series like this, Guess the Food. You know how many foods are there in the world and how many animals and how many snacks and so on. You can also sort their videos by popularity and see which videos you can start creating based on the views they get per hour. A feature offered by vidIQ, you can see topics like Guess the Fruit, Guess the Logos, Guess the Game, Guess the Language, and a whole lot more. And since most of these channels have universal content, they can take on any topic, and it will still resonate with their audience. But there are even channels that are niched down to a specific target audience like football, or soccer like the Americans call it, and they still pull in massive views. The photos don't always have to be on Canva. You can find them elsewhere and upload them to Canva. Just follow the same steps in this tutorial. If you also love teaching, there are channels like this that make much simpler videos like the riddles I shared in my last video and pull in millions of views. And of course, all the channels I'm showing you are all monetized. Some of them use AI voiceover, while some don't even use any voice at all. Other popular series for this strategy you can try include Choose Your Gift, Would You Rather Find the Odd One Out, and so forth. For sticking with me till the end, I will share the full video of the long and short video for you to watch and see how it looks for yourself. I'll also share the templates of both the long and short videos, which you are free to modify and use in your projects. You can check the description for this. If you have any questions, drop in the comment section below and share this video to your friends as it may help them as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to AI Help Desk. Thanks for watching and see you on the next tutorial.